Streaming MLB The Show 23, MLB The Show 23 Tampa Bay Franchise Mode.
Yeah. When you say you rap for me, rap for me. When you say you die for me, die for me. Is that it for everything?
For the land of the free and the home of the
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Shane McClanahan. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone, but it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you've got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Riley Green, batting with one down, takes a strike. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Mejia makes the grab, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today on the hill, Hal Newhouser.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. And that's a strike. And the 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Now here is Evan Longoria in there for strike 1. Margot over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Check on the runner, and Margot back in. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Batting fourth.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Two outs. That's in there. And the count 1-1. The pitch. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a foul ball. The pitch. Now one missed.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And here is Alan Trammell. McClanahan back to work. And there's a ball. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So You're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground. Whips it across and quickly one away in the second.
That's it. The catcher, number 13, Eric.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now 1-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Mejia makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. On the ground, right side, Loud. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now Wander Franco.
The shortstop.
Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-1 now.
Whoa, that's down.
There's a strike. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball popped up. Maton puts it away. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Francisco Mejia, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Deal 1. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And gone. His first homer of the year. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Lau at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air on the infield. Scope drifts towards it. Brings it in for the third out. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, top half of the third inning, and now it's Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope.
And here it comes.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. In there, and it's 0-1. Maton in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And it's even up.
1-1.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here's a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
To the right side, and that one handled. They get the force, and that is that. Tigers leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. Newhouser back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is outside. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Nope.
Out towards right center field. Deerling trots over to his left. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Went down on strikes his first time through. Arozarena, the former Rookie of the Year, 28 years old. And he was born in Cuba. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
right
coming
fielder,
open
number
instead of
13.
staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Margot in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it's 1-1.
Strike.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning's still alive.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So up next, Evan Longoria struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and that is out number 3. The Rays strand just the one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Riley Green.
Designated hitter, Riley Green.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 6.
So digging in, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 1.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
Foul ball there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And next up for the Tigers, Alan Trammell. That misses the zone. Ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. And downstairs. And fouled off. Hard hit left side. Franco on to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom 4, now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Carlos Pena. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Ball one there. And a pitch. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Fly ball down the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 up, 2 down.
The designated hitter,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. First time up was a pop out. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. He's already homered in this one. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Eric Haas. The pitch. Just missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Miguel Cabrera. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. That to right. Margot on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Tigers are shut down there, still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Brandon Lau. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's inside. Now 2-2. And another ball. This one in the air right field, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Randy Arozarena. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
1-0.
And the pitch. Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
So man aboard, Evan Longoria next to hit for the Rays. Popped up. And the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Maton.
Nick Maton.
And here it comes. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-1. And there's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball down the line. Margot going back some more, still going back. And now it's filled up. Here comes a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Veerley in the box now. Takes strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1. Inside, just missed. Maton over at second. Carpenter on at first with nobody out. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a big swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 now. Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Goes to second. Safe there.
Up next on the Tigers, the right-handed now
Al Kaline up now for the Tigers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First and second, 2 down. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there on the warning track and hauls it in. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay. And the batter now, Carlos Pena. The line of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Wander Franco. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
At the belt and fires. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
Ball
At this stage.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's the strike. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Matthew Boyd, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Manning warming up as well. First and second here, no outs. They say it went.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
The 1-2.
Ball, that looks good.
And now it's filled up. Stays alive. Three-two. And it goes just foul. The pitch. That's towards center. Thierlen giving chase. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The catcher,
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Miggy. They get 2. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Thompson getting cranked up as well. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
1 down. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The next pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Slapped foul. The tying run at the plate. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane McClanahan gives way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Now on the mound for the Rays, Colin Poche. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Jonathan Scope up now for the Tigers. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Kicks and fires. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
So that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Al Newhouser out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Matthew Boyd.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Cabrera. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The bat, the left fielder, Randy.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. Wow, the runner at second with one away. That misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Two now. The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 13.
Manuel Margot next to hit for the Rays. And that one is inside ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Man at second. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Cabrera. Inning over. So they work around the leadoff double. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers 1. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Maton. And the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks preparing to come on if needed. And Poche ready to work. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Carpenter up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And a 1-1. And that one off the outside edge. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
On the mound now, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just